Chris King, of course, a victim. Had to be carried out of here. We thought he had an injured neck. It was injured. Fortunately, I guess, for Chris King, not for me, it wasn't long enough.
Well, Chris King, back from a, well, thankfully, minor neck injury, courtesy of the spiked rodeo driver, that spiked pile driver, delivered by Andrew Alexander and Mike Mosley not all that long ago here on Anarchy Television, but it was just about a week or so ago that Billy Buck arrived on the scene here at the NWA Arena and informed the Entourage that they had a fight coming at Hostile Environment, and tonight is the night. Billy Buck and Chris King taking on the Entourage, and you know, with the Tag Team Championship, the Anarchy Tag Team titles, as competitive as that situation has been in recent weeks, a win here by either team could certainly catapult them up the rankings.
And Greg Hunter, you know, adversely, a loss could catapult them down those rankings. And with all the tag teams trying to get a shot here in Anarchy, with all the tag teams out there across, you know, the nation, this is the place to be. It could be a long time before you ever sniff a shot at the tag team titles.
Right now, tag in to Chris King. Andrew Alexander, the Hollywood Hacksaw, taking a whole lot of punishment in the Wild Bunch corner, cover 2. And only a 2 count, says referee Brent Wiley.
And Greg Hunter, you know, it's going to be interesting here to see if the Entourage go right after that neck of Chris King. But right now, Chris King showing no effects of it, going in there fearless.
Well, right now, Chris King, as healthy as we've ever seen him, those back elbows having very little effect. Up and shades of a 5-arm out of Chris King, knocks down the marquee Mike Mosley, but only for 2.
And Greg Hunter, you know, this right here, I mean, this just didn't start with that spiked rodeo driver. This has been a battle long brewing, and it seems like there's no end in sight for this. These two teams just do not like each other. Their lifestyles so different from one another that there's just that natural hatred there.
Well, it was a war that started with different parties involved a year ago today. And now, these 4 men originally recruited to be, well, if you will, soldiers in a war, now are in a battle of their own war for tag team supremacy. And a shot at those titles climbing up the rankings here in NWA Anarchy. And just like you said, no end in sight for these 4 men.
Oh, here we go.
No,
we're getting ready to walk the... Wait a minute, we were going to walk the red carpet. What's the matter with Chris King?
Chris King has enough good common sense to get out of the way. Chris King looking for the sunset flip. Blind tag to Mosley. Mosley right to the back of the neck of Chris King.
Greg Hunter, how great have the Entourage gelled together over the past several months? I mean, these two guys, the marquee Mike Mosley and Andrew Alexander, Andrew Alexander was part of another tag team. Mike Mosley was a singles competitor. They put themselves together as a tag team. How well they jumped for Andrew Alexander to be able to tackle that sunset flip.
But what you have here, definitely one of the premier tag teams in NWA Anarchy, and that is a statement that could apply to either team. Mike Mosley deftly countering that flying head scissors, but Chris King with a counter of his own into that roll-up. Clothesline gets ducked, tag in on each side. Here comes Billy Buck, clothesline, and down goes the Entourage. Right and for everybody. Now big elbow from the native of Electric City, Anderson, South Carolina. Out goes Mike Mosley, and now the Hollywood Hacksaw stops any fire. Billy Buck brought to the dance. Billy Buck landed on his feet.
And that was right there, very wise for Billy Buck to be able to land on his feet out there, but goes up to the top body.
Cover 2. And Andrew Alexander gets a foot on the rope. We don't often see Billy Buck come off that top rope. But Billy Buck, that bit of aerial offense paying off. Big back body drop. And the Entourage looks like a car wreck out on Val. somewhere in Hollywood, California as we speak.
And Greg Hunter, I mean, right now, Billy Buck is all fired up. I mean, this right here, Andrew Alexander. Now, you see what Billy Buck did? He threw Andrew Alexander into Brent Wiley.
Oh, he just got thrown in to those ring steps by Mike Mosley. And now, Chris King's temper getting the better of him.
Now this is all Billy Buck's fault.
Excuse me?
This would have never happened had Billy Buck not thrown Andrew Alexander and causing him to trip up Brent Wiley.
Good grief. Well, right now, Billy Buck thrown into the ring. Tag, Mosley, your legal man. Big knee drop right between the shoulder blades. Such elevation from the marquee. Lateral press, doesn't hook the leg, and only a 2 count, says referee Brent Wiley.
And Greg Hunter, I know you were in the ring when I was talking about this. What about the bombshell dropped on us by the NWA Elite concerning True Field status in War Games? Now, I was received word while you were up there that we will hear from Jerry Palmer to address this situation, but right now, I got to take Jeff G. Bailey's word for it. True Fields is out of War Games.
Right now, Chris King got the tag, but Andrew Alexander managed to keep Chris King, referee Brent Wiley distracted while Chris King was tagged in. And now, illegal switch behind the referee's back. He didn't see that tag either, folks. And now, Andrew Alexander drops the knee pad, and a knee caught the jaw of Billy Buck.
Wait a minute. Now what's Brent Wiley doing? There was a tag, I saw it.
Brent Wiley didn't see a tag, and he is enforcing the fact that he didn't see a tag. And now, there's a tag. Brent Wiley sees it. Good Lord. High impact maneuver, double team from the Entourage. Lateral press, note the forearm across the eyes and the bridge of the nose. Trying to inflict damage even when covering the man. The Hollywood Hacksaw, Andrew Alexander.
You know, ever since Andrew Alexander kind of, stood up and said, guys, no more premieres, no more parties, no more women. Ever since he made that statement, Andrew Alexander has gotten more aggressive, more focused, and wants to win those Anarchy Tag Team titles so bad.
Oh, the right hand block. Billy Buck elevates Andrew Alexander up and out of the ring. Billy Buck grabbed, though, by the foot and out of the ring. Mike Mosley boot to the midsection.
Great tag team work here by the Entourage.
Presence of mind, I'll give him that. And now, Andrew Alexander directing traffic. Tag in to the marquee, Mike Mosley. How impressive this young man has looked. Still in his rookie year here in NWA Anarchy. Back elbow to the jaw of Billy Buck as Chris King trying to rally the crowd here in the NWA arena behind his partner. Reversal of the Irish whip. Elbow, and down goes Buck. Mosley setting up a clothesline.
And Greg, you talk about Mike Mosley being in his rookie year. The influx of young talent that has come through the doors here of NWA Anarchy since our inception 4 years ago has been a veritable who's who in the world of professional wrestling. And it just continues to grow day by day. But look at this. Andrew Alexander, one of those guys that came in as a young talent, talking about he wants to break Billy Buck's neck too.
Signaling for the Rodeo driver. Billy Buck, though, dead weight. He has taken a whole lot of punishment thus far in this contest. Billy Buck goes about 220. And right now, all that weight pulled at the feet of the Hollywood Hacksaw. Not that pulled, apparently. Billy Buck with the Buck Wild, his patented super kick. And this, if he can turn himself around towards his own corner, could be the opportunity the Wild Bunch has been looking for.
And Greg, right there, the only thing with that is Billy Buck is turned the wrong way. He's closer to away from his corner than he is to his corner. And Andrew Alexander's right there. And he has the long arms. Oh, but Billy Bucket's attack first.
Chris King hits the ring. Clothesline. Back elbow. Andrew Alexander put it in the midsection. Mike Mosley sent out. Sets up. Nice spinning neck breaker. Cover. Hook of the leg. And only a 2 count, says Brent Wiley.
Only a 2 count from Brent Wiley, and Chris King questioning the count. Not like Chris King to do that. He's usually a goody two-shoes. Does anything anybody tells him to.
Move to the midsection, and he just got caught by Mosley. Mike Mosley there. And now, oh wait just a second. Rodeo driver. Jay Clinton distracting the referee. Cover 2. Good grief.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, Andrew Alexander and Mike Mosley, the Entourage.
Michael Gentry there giving us the official word. Chris King looked like he was poised.
What a match for the Entourage. Ain't that great?
No, not particularly, if you want one man's opinion. And calling Mercedes Mosley into the ring to raise her hands and give Jake Clinton the assist. This is just an absolute.
Jake Clinton did not help Mercedes in the ring.
Say he helped Mercedes into the ring. I said give him the assist. He helped the Entourage. He served as the distraction.
I don't believe that.
Then you need to go back and rewatch a tape, sir. Good grief. The Entourage victorious in this big tag team match, but how much you want to bet that this is not the end?
You heard him.
I would assume this is not the end. We have not seen the last of this. And now, what's Jake Clinton doing? Waiting for somebody's phone number or something?
Hello. Wait a minute. What are they doing to Jake Clinton?
Looks like they're pulling a Brillo pad off his head if we're lucky.
Why are they pulling his hair?
What hair? Wait just a second. Oh, Chris King right behind him. Right hand. And now, bouncing. Jay Clinton. And there! Sits a cue ball.
They pulled his hair.
Yes, clean off his head. And now, they got him set up. Well, I would say that put an exclamation point on the Wild Bunch's opinion of the proceedings here tonight.